Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good morning, Atlanta. Well, I just received word yesterday about the Union telling us about the Anaconda Plan. And it says here that the Anaconda Plan is the Union's strategy for suppressing the Confederacy at the beginning of the war. Well, the Union planned on cutting off all the trade to South, and so they couldn't get the supplies they needed. North also has planned to take the Mississippi River and the railroads. Oh my God.
Well, just received word about Battle of Bull Run. It was the first battle of the war. The Union and the Confederate soldiers were both poorly trained and poorly led. Surprisingly, we won the battle and have gained an advantage over the North.
And the results are in. The new president of the United States is Abraham Lincoln.
We were just informed about the Peninsula Campaign, a major Union operation launched in southeastern Virginia, first large-scale offense in the Eastern Theater. The Union planned to conquer the Confederate capital of Richmond. It was a success. McClellan! That on the first day of January in the year of our Lord 1863, all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of a state that people aware of shall then be in a rebellion against the United States, shall be then, thenceforward, and forever free.
Oh no. The Battle of Gettysburg was the turning point of the war, and it had the largest number of casualties. The Union Army won the battle against the Confederates, halting General Lee's invasion of the North.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on the great battlefield of that war.
Wait, come back!
Sherman's march to the sea. Union's armies marched from Atlanta to Savannah. They destroyed everything in their path and was considered to be one of the major achievements of the war.
The 13th Amendment was passed, and it abolished slavery and involuntary servitude, except for as punishment for a crime. The 15th Amendment was passed, and it prohibits the federal and state governments from denying a citizen the right to vote based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude. The 14th Amendment was proposed in response to issues related to former slaves. It's 5 sections that address citizenship rights and equal protection of the laws.
The KKK used terrorism against groups or individuals whom they opposed. All of their movements have called for the purification of American society. The Freedmen's Bureau is an agency of the U.S. Department of War that helps freedmen in the South. They help feed, clothe, and shelter freedmen and their families. The House adopted 11 articles of impeachment detailing Andrew Johnson's high crimes and misdemeanors in accordance with the Articles of the U.S. Constitution. Rutherford B. Hayes was awarded the White House over Tilden on the understanding that Hayes would remove the federal troops whose support was essential for the survival of the Republican state governments in South Carolina, Florida, and Louisiana.